Good evening. This is a tarot reading for the sign of Gemini. I myself am a Gemini, as many of you probably know. But was almost a Taurus. Oh, missed it by like 3 days. Yeah, hence the bull horns on my favorite tattoo, I guess, overall. Done by Picnic Tattoos in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Shouts out, Nikki. My other favorite tattoo that I just can't stop showing off is the Hermit card from my favorite tarot deck. It's the Siddhartha Tarot by Bruno Letizia. And we're going to start with this. So, like, I've been, I watch these kind of videos, these Gemini Tarot videos like crazy, and all of them have been saying the same thing. That us Geminis are, at least the ones who have been working for it and have earned it, are about to enter a very transformative time in our lives where nothing is impossible and we can make all our dreams come true, and like all the planets are aligning at the end of this month. So yeah, that's why I wanted to go ahead and make this video, because I mean, I don't know, maybe some of y'all don't obsessively watch Gemini Tarot videos like I do, but it's like some of them have me in tears, y'all, and it takes a lot to get me to that point. I mean, and I'm talking about like naming certain dates, like the 27th of this month, which, I mean, like 3 of them said my life is gonna, or our lives are gonna completely transform starting then. And that just happens to be the day that I start training this new job, driving tow trucks or whatever. So, I'm hoping it'll be exactly what I need. I think it will be. Shouts out, Carmel. So, like, we're gonna... Yeah, alright. So we're gonna start out with this Tibetan Buddhist tarot deck. Oh, wow. What are the fucking odds that the Lover's card would be on the bottom of the deck, because that is the card that represents us Geminis. Not safe for work. We're gonna well, we have to start out, we had to like just keep flipping them over until we get our first major arcana. And put that one in the middle. 8 of Pentacles, the Moon. Wow, there it is again. This one keeps coming up. The Moon. It really, I mean, it really symbolizes, I don't know, like mystery and compassion and mercy, intuition, visions, unveiling the occult, hidden knowledge, unity through love. Search for love and the ideal to be reached. What is your ideal to be reached? Something we should ask ourselves every day. What is the ideal you, and what are the steps to becoming that person? So yeah. The Moon in the traditional tarot. Let's see what this thing says. I'm still looking at stuff. I'll have it all memorized in a few months probably, but just gotta bear with me till then. The moon card indicates intuition and a powerful subconscious. And always be aware that there are subconscious processes going on in your mind, and the more you're aware of them, the easier it is to be honest with yourself, you know. If you lie to yourself, how can you be honest with anybody else? Your word is the only thing that has power to create, because words cast spells. That's what they call spelling. And if people can't believe your word, then all your power is gone with the wind. But there are several contradictory symbols on the cards, such as the full and crescent moon, the wolf and dog, and opposing pillars. The moon card reminds us of both the tamed and wild aspects of our minds, and that both are useful. The moon can also signify a time of uncertainty where things aren't what they initially seem. So just keep that in mind, you know, like don't ever think that you for sure know the truth or the right answer, because even if what you know is not false and it is true, you know, so many truths are like onions. They have like many layers to them, you know. So let's keep that in mind. Keep an open mind. That's what that's saying. During this time, it's important to trust one's intuition. And what do I keep saying? If you want to be in touch with your intuition, aka your guardian angels, you gotta be activating those upper chakras through meditation, eating healthy, like mostly vegetables, like cut out all the empty calories, y'all. Cut out all the unpronounceable ingredients. Cut out all the fluoride in the water. Put turmeric, decalcify, turmeric on everything, you know, decalcify your pineal gland. So you can visualize the kind of life you want and manifest it. So, further ado, I'm going to start putting a challenge card, like a Celtic cross. But you can do this any way you want. There's apparently no right way to do it. Challenge card. 6 of Cups. So like 6 of Cups, it's visions of the past, childhood memories, forgiveness, innocence, finding a new way. I feel like childhood memories is kind of relevant, you know. That is what your challenge is, you know, overcoming, reliving the past in your head, like thinking the same thoughts over and over. And finding a new way. Forgiving yourself and past versions of yourself for things that you would do differently if you could go back, but you know, you don't have a time machine, so you can't. You just gotta like be glad that you're smart enough to learn from your mistakes, like a lot of people never seem to be able to do. Anyways, just making this up as we go. Oh, okay. With that, the Magician again. Wow. 2 of Wands. Page of Cups. And the Sun. And the Sun. And the Magician. Wow. Oh my God. King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. We're not fucking around. Gemini crew, we are not fucking around. We're dead serious about manifesting the life that we want, and not just being blessed to you know, to show off how rich and fabulous and better than everybody else we are. We are going to tap into our higher selves so that we can be a blessing to others. that is why the universe blesses us, so we can share our blessings. And it's what you basically will have to do to keep those blessings, you know. Keep the universe from thinking that you need to learn another harsh lesson. So yeah, we'll skim through these. According to this Tibetan Buddhist tradition, the Magician card represents one of the 8 bodhisattvas, irate manifestation of, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. It's the enlightened word that helps one begin a path. Beginning, curing of skin diseases, new businesses. Maybe that, maybe that resonates with something. Studies, preparedness, actual magic, manifestation, beginning of the search for awareness, encounter with spirituality, like, close encounters of the third kind. I'm talking about, like, what's the difference between angels and aliens? Who knows? Who knows? Good question. And this side of the spread is meant to represent, what can help you in your journey. To the south of the spread, what action would prove helpful? 2 of Wands. What do you mean by that? Look at my cheat sheet real fast. 2 of Wands, destiny of rebirth, discovery, planning, progress. I think planning is the key word here. Actually, it's one of the 48 laws of power. Plan all the way to the end. And, even if you got to sacrifice your queen or whatever for a pawn, like, people are like, oh, what did he do? He made the dumbest move ever. And, we actually, little did they know that we actually planned it all the way out to the end. Maybe it's 20 moves later, but we saw that checkmate. And there's no stopping it, because we planned all the way to the end. That is the action that will prove helpful. And to the west, what has to change on the way to your goals? Page of Cups. What has to change? Sovereignty over the evil one. Wow. Dynamism. New possibilities. New ideas. Yeah. So, like, the evil one in your life could be just, like, any kind of addictions or, anything that's, like, pulling you back, holding you down, wasting your time, killing your vibration, lowering your energy. Whatever that is, we have to gain control of that. I'm speaking to myself too. We all have our vices, and we don't always make the best use of our time, but we're trying, damn it. I'm trying right now. Think it was easy for me to do this, it's like, I should be sleeping right now, but I should also be doing this because these are messages that somebody might need to hear. But I'm finding that the more I do this is my 3rd video, and within like 24 hours, the more fun it is, the easier it is, the more I get in the flow state, and the happier I am with the result. So hopefully you guys can notice me getting better and better at this, as I will inevitably do. Just like you will get better at the things that you continue practicing. I feel like, having a gift is almost like having the desire to do something enough to get good at it, where it doesn't feel like a chore, So let's think about that. Like, think about if you don't have something that you're passionate about, think about that, what would make me happy? What could I feel passionate about? And, like, get really good at and pass on to future generations and hopefully get rich off of, so you can bless other people. Yeah, and then to the north we have the sun, which asks, what is your goal? The karma to be burned in this situation. What should you be writing on a piece of paper and actually burning symbolically? The sun. The sun is already burning. It is the paternal archetype that gives us unconditional love and helps our every new construction. Happy union, love, brotherhood, compassion, respect for all sentient beings, spiritual abundance, happiness, light, warmth, construction. Yeah. So, we're just going to let the light burn out the darkness, We're going to forget about all the bad stuff that happened to us. I mean, learn the lessons that you can learn from it, but repeating those memories in your mind of all the bad things, negative things, embarrassing things, whatever that have happened to you in your life, things that you regret, whatever, you don't have to be that person anymore. But the more you think about them, the more your body and your spirit just believe that is what you are and what all that you will ever be, and that will be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Instead, what we're going to do is stay in the present moment and look forward to all the good things that are coming our way, because we're not only thinking positive and trying to manifest these things, pray for them, whatever, but we're also like getting off our asses and working towards our goals. And so yeah, we'll pick another 4 of these guys, these like old school tarot decks. Just read what they say on them real quick. I won't keep y'all for too long, but I like to get some clarification on what this is. Oh my God, again. Can't make this up. It's the Gemini card again. And over love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of 2 together. So yeah, like I keep getting that in all the Gemini readings too. It's like we are about to meet our soulmates, if we haven't already, or we might have several soulmates. I tend to believe that like not every relationship is meant to last forever. We have soulmates and karmic partners, but I mean soulmates are like the ones that we are like most compatible with. But I mean, we might meet somebody who was a soulmate in another lifetime, and we meet him in this lifetime, and it's just like the stars don't line up, and it's like I'll see you the next time around or whatever. But not to be confused with karmic partners. Most of mine tend to be Tauruses, which I am part Taurus and Capricorn. But yeah, karmic partners are just we're here to teach each other things, like all these, I mean, the dozens of spiritual proteges I've had over the years who've just come and gone out of my life. They just like, and looking back, it's just like you get to the point where you feel like you've learned every lesson that you could possibly learn from each other, and usually the friction is built up to the point where it's about to start catching things on fire. And well, talking about the ones I ended up dating anyways. Not not all of my spiritual proteges were also girlfriends or pseudo girlfriends. Oops. But definitely some of them. Call it missionary dating. Transition, 6 of Swords. Transition, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage, moving on. Oh my gosh, yeah. That is exactly what we're doing right fucking now. What I'm about to do. I will never divulge my plans, but yeah, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. And if you see an opportunity to level up right now, like the stars are aligned for you to take it, Gemini. You are a gem of a human being, and don't ever let anyone take you for granted. Like us Geminis especially us empathic ones, we have to protect our energy at all costs. One strike and you're out policy with, you know, new people, unless there's a good reason to give them another chance, because you know, we have to protect our energy. And you know, if you have some kind of evil twin like I used to when I drank alcohol. Yeah, Gemini should not drink alcohol, especially if you're like me and you tend to black out and let that guy take over. I feel like, you know, I had a different guardian angel. Everybody called him ZBD back when I was a club DJ promoter in Atlanta for about a decade. But you know, it's like I don't remember much about that at all. I mean, my 20s, it's just like, what good are all those experiences worth? I mean, got a few pictures to prove it actually happened, you know, but it's like if I could do it all over again, I I would definitely cut out the alcohol and ate a lot healthier, not spent all my damn money at the bar, and you know, worked on music instead of trying to be party boy 2000, showing off on the turntables every single night of the week. I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but you know, what do you have to show for it is a question. Some skills maybe, yeah, some confidence, but I don't know. I mean, things happen for a reason, and you know, you should not regret what you've been through, because it made you who you are today, and you're a beautiful fucking soul. Okay. 10 of Wands, upright, burden, extra responsibility, hard work, completion. Like, you see this dude just like pushing all these sticks up, like was about to build a hut out of them or something. So get ready to work hard. And you know, the other one that fell out's the Hermit. Looks like the dude from the Led Zeppelin album cover. Yeah, Hermit. One that keeps popping up in my Buddhist tarot deck. It's like, yeah, soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation, consciousness. Virgo energy. So, I'm gonna do some animal spirit cards while we're at it. So I'm gonna put these over here so we have more room. Munchkin for this one. Oh yes. Oh yes. This is Munchkin. No, not right now. All right, so I might take too much time shuffling, but so make sure we get the right one. That. Oh, we got two of them. Haven't seen this one yet. Snake spirit. Time to heal. What else do snakes do? They shed their skin. One of the 48 laws of power. Reinvent yourself, you know? Like, shed off that old you and become somebody brand new. Pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. And what's that Bible verse? Don't throw your pearls to the fucking swine, right? I mean, like, better off alone or with your amazing cat and spiritual guides than with the wrong people who are just going to influence you in the wrong way. Bring your frequency and your vibration down. It's just not a good look. You know? Frog spirit, yes. Clean out the clutter. I don't know what that has to do with frogs, but it's a good message. I mean, throw some shit away, you know? It's like, make it easy to focus and meditate. Keep your house clean enough, at least, you know? Like, at least get rid of all the clutter, you know? Trust me, it's much easier to keep your mind organized when your house is also organized enough. As long as it gets to good enough diploma. Whoa. Okay, we'll just take all these. And we will move on to the angel cards. Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Cat Spirit. Oh my God. Never got this one before. Claim your independence. What do you think, Munchkin? She likes that one. Here it is. She's very friendly. She's like a kitty on there. Owl Spirit. You can see clearly now. The rain has gone. Chameleon Spirit. This one keeps popping out. Act as if. Just like the Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. You name it and claim it. Act as if it already happened. Yeah, and work towards it. Dog Spirit. Munchkin thinks she's a dog. Be loyal to what you love. That's appropriate because I know, speaking of myself, I'm a dog person and a cat person. Never thought I'd be a cat person until this one marched into my life earlier this year. But yeah, cats are very low maintenance compared to dogs, I found out. So we'll do some angel answers while we're at it. Maybe one more. Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings, and you know, this is definitely true when you're letting go of, I don't know, maybe a life that was just like wasn't really fulfilling, but it's like good enough. You know what I mean? It's like we're not gonna accept good enough anymore, Geminis. We are going to demand better for ourselves from this day forward. We are naming and claiming it. We're going to attract better because we're going to work harder. Starting from this moment forward, we're going to be the 2.0 versions of ourselves. We're going to take like 3 seconds to like visualize. Like, do it with me, okay? Visualize what the 2.0 like ultimate version of yourself is, okay? Ready, set, go. How would that person think, feel, act, speak, and go about their business? All right, are you visualizing it? Now we're just going to snap our fingers and become that person. Ready, set. Ta-da. Okay, angels, what are y'all trying to tell us now? These cards are so... What do we need to know for this great transformation, this fucking portal we're about to step through, apparently, when all these stars and planets supposedly align? Oh, okay. All right, a bunch of them jumped up. This one first. This is the one that was separate from the others. Communicate clearly. And that is definitely the strong point for us Geminis. But, you know, I heard it said, I mean, for those of y'all that are in relationships or whatever, it's like, you know, the number one cause of relationships going south is what? Infidelity, financial? No. It is uncommunicated expectations. So, I mean, with roommates, you know, like people that you might be potentially moving in with or, you know, going into business with or whatever. I mean, you save yourself so much drama by doing this. Communicating clearly and getting it in writing, because people always remember things heavily fucking skewed in their favor, right? And like, what did I just say? Romance on the horizon. If you have not met somebody that you're completely infatuated with, like, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. You know, and not everybody is ready for a relationship. If you don't have your temper in check, if you don't have your finances in check, if you don't have your life under control, it's like you're not ready for a relationship, you know. I mean, just seek friendships, you know what I mean? And if something grows out of it, then great. But that's, you know, you want like a solid foundation if you are going to be in a relationship with somebody, not just somebody you met at the bar, got wasted, and don't even remember having drunken sex with, and you're like, oh, well, might as well try to make this work now. You know, like, what are the odds that you're actually going to be compatible? I mean, if you're really trying to find somebody to settle down with, you're probably better off like looking on eHarmony or something like some matchmaker thing, or like I don't know, something like that, or just like find groups of people who do the things that you enjoy doing, because it's like a lot of relationships fail because you don't have anything in common. And you know, after a few months, after you've heard all their jokes and funny stories, it's like you realize that, is this person really trying as hard as they acted like they were, you know, to build a better life for themselves, or can I do better? And don't settle for less. Do not settle for less. Okay, get more information, whatever that means for you. I mean, if you're thinking about embarking on like a new business or, you know, relationship or whatever, make sure you got all the information you need. We'll leave it at that. And you know, abundance. We got the abundance card. Like I said, it's about to start raining. So, you know, get your house in order, you know what I mean? Like, knock out as much shit as you can right now. Like, check off all that stuff on your priority list you've been procrastinating on. Like, so you'll have some headspace for, like, a new project or whatever, new job or whatever this new opportunity is that you're about to have. There's something better. Got this one yesterday for the Capricorns, you know. I am 1/3 Capricorn, so yeah, I believe that, you know, that's what that is. It's just like, I mean, there's like a better life waiting for us just around the corner. We just have to, you know, believe it, manifest it, and work towards it, and prove to the universe that we are worthy, which we are. Still gotta work for it. It's up to you, because nobody can do it for you. And don't be too proud to ask for help from others, from your spirit guides. You know, from me. I got a counseling degree from, you know, in Switzerland. Like, I give really great advice, and I enjoy doing it. So if you need advice on something, just leave me a comment or something, you know. Like, send me a message. I don't care. Wizardlive.awakening@gmail.com. Communicate clearly. There it is again. We got room for 2 more animal cards. I'll call it a day. Porcupine Spirit. Time for Beginner's Mind. It's a great book by what's his name? Suzuki. Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. So Zen is not some kind of excitement. It's like the white belt mentality, you know what I mean? Keeps you humble. You just realize that you will end up learning more if you just accept the fact that you're a white belt, and you know, when you're learning something new, and even if you're good at something, you know, it's still a good mentality to have, because you know, you're not a know-it-all, you know what I mean? It's like, you should always realize that no matter how much you know, it's probably just like, it's like a very small fraction of like what all there is to know about that, you know. So stay humble. And last one we'll do is this. I think it's perfect. White Raven Spirit says, trust in the what? The magic. Trust in the magic. And whatever it is going on in your life, believe that it's going to be okay. It's all going to work out for the best. Even the things that are confusing right now, even things and people that drive you crazy, it's all going to just seem like a tiny little bump in the road a few months from now. You're sailing the seven seas on your luxurious yacht or whatever great thing is about to happen. It's like, it's going to be really great, but it's like, this is the time to really, like put that energy into motion, turn the potential into kinetic, and watch your dreams come true. Anyways, we'll call it a day. It's great being with you. To all my fellow Geminis, much love and many blessings.